I just wanted to make a quick video here on a problem I had, and I think I've come up with a solution. And it's probably a problem that multiple people have had that are using the new Lowpro Quiver from Matthews. I have the Phase 4 here in 29, and the problem I'm running into is, as you can maybe already see, my drop away rest here, it's a QAD Ultra Hunter. It's kind of their entry level drop away, but it's in the way when you go to put an arrow in. And I'm trying to do this while holding the camera. So let me see here. And I can get 3 of the 5 arrows in, but when I go to stick an arrow in, you can see it's in the slot there. And as I clip it in, well, I'm on the wrong end of the quiver there, but as you can see, the arrows don't sit, or they sit too deep. And so when I put an arrow in where the drop away is, it won't clip in. So I'm sacrificing 2 arrow slots due to the fact that they fit too deep in there. So the arrows that would sit here and here don't work. So I've come up with a solution. Matthews makes a spacer kit, but it only moves at about 1/8 of an inch. I talked to a gentleman at Matthews, and that's not enough for my situation. So I'll cut over to my solution and show y'all. Okay, so first thing you do here is there's the little top knob there that catches. So that's a size 3/32 Allen key there. So you'll take that loose, get that guy out of there. So now that's free. We're gonna reuse this piece here. And what I landed on, so let me get this out of the way for a second. I went to Home Depot and I got some nylon little spacers, and I went with a 1/2 inch diameter, outside diameter, because that's the same as this right here. And the issue I ran into was I got a 1/4 inch set, and that was not enough room. And then I got a 1/2 inch, and that was too much room. I want it to be like as tight as possible between my drop away and the arrow. That way I'm keeping everything as tight to the bow as possible. But if you go with a 1/2 inch outside diameter, it's a perfect fit. So I wanted to keep that, like I said, as tight as possible. So what I landed on is you will have to get longer screws than the ones that come with it. So these are stainless steel, size 8 by, there's a glare there, 8 by 32 by 1 inch. And these work real good for this. And that was a 4-pack there that I got. And you'll need 3 screws for this. So here's what I came up with. I took 7 washers. 7 washers seems to be the right amount for what I need. And these are number 10, just flat washers. And I got this 100 pack because I wasn't sure exactly how many I would need. And that was around $7, I think, for all those. But I only ended up needing 21 of them. So those will come in handy around the house for something, I'm sure. But I just wrapped them in electrical tape. I was going to paint them, but I decided to do this because this is a temporary fix. I do intend to get a new drop away that will be the right setup, the integrated. So here's how you fix this. You just install the new screw, slide on your washers with the tape, and that way it'll be black and match up. And not be shiny that way. And then you're going to take your quiver and reinstall your screw here into that slot. Run that in real quick. And I'm thinking I'll probably have less than $10. I don't have the receipt right in front of me, but I think I'll have less than $10 in this, which I think is pretty good solution rather than having to buy a new release right now. Or not a new release, a new drop away. So that's that, and I'll show you on the bow. You're gonna have to do the same thing down here at the bottom. And I can show you how that turns out in just a minute here. Okay, so I got these washers wrapped. I just wrapped them with the electrical tape so that they would look a little nicer. It's 7 of those again. So this is the bottom part of the quiver. All you're going to do is stick your washers on top of those 2 holes. Nice and easy there. Put this piece back on there. Run your screws down through. Get those started again. Oops. And then we'll run those in with a screwdriver here real quick. I want to over tighten them obviously, but don't want them coming undone. Well, out in the field, so I don't know how Matthews would feel about this. I don't think it's causing any issues, but I think it's a good solution, at least temporarily, for this problem. And then you can see on this end, it just gives it a little bit of a gap there. And then I'll show you on the bow the final product. Okay, so as you can see, got the spacer there on the bottom side, spacer up here on the top side, and then just barely enough room there, but still enough room for everything to operate smoothly. And so that's all I was after. I think I could have potentially gone with 6 washers, but I don't want it so tight that it's touching. So I think 7 was the perfect amount of those number 10 washers. They are about a 1/2 inch outside diameter. So I think that's as good as it can get without having to buy a new drop away and spend, you know, $250 or so. A little bonus that I'll show you. Matthews also sells colored little plates that go inside here, so you can customize that. I just took the black plastic one out and wrapped it in orange duct tape that I had here at the house to make sure I like the orange, and I'm just going to leave that for now. I think it looks good. It goes along with the other orange accents I have. I was originally going to go with some different colors, but I changed my mind and I just haven't gone in to get those 2 replaced. I'm going to go with a nose button in orange and just an orange D-loop next time I go into the shop. So that's what I got. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment. Thanks.